Hey there guys, it's Kate here from kateandhuman.com and the 5K Funnel Formula Program. And I want to answer a question today that I get asked all the time. And that is, it's like, Kate, so you keep saying that you can create funnels and they don't cost that much and they're not that hard, but really, there's some hidden expenses there, right? Like you really have to be spending a bunch on Facebook ads, or you really need to be investing in some expensive tech, right? Like it can't be as easy as you say. Like I'm paraphrasing, or the opposite of paraphrasing, but that's, this is the general gist of what people say to me all the time. They just kind of don't believe me when I say, no, seriously, it's not, the technology is smart and it's really affordable. And, as long as you know that what you're doing and you set it up the right way, you can do it. And yes, you can do it without spending a lot on Facebook ads. So I wanted to just kind of put your mind at ease about that today, and actually let you know exactly like how much does it cost, like how, to have a really awesome, best in class funnel set up. How much does it cost? I'm gonna bear it all today. So to start off with, yes, you do need a little bit of software, and there's a lot of different options out there. And if you can, if you've got a bit of extra budget and if you feel like spending a bit more money, I would say probably the most it would cost you for a year would be about $1,500, and that's going like top end. Whereas for most people to get started and not even get started, a lot of people then just leave it. You can actually, the tools that you'll need are, you need an email service. So my favorite is ActiveCampaign, and that starts from $19 a month, depending on the size of your list. And then it goes up from there, but it's pretty much on par with MailChimp. But it's just a little bit more clever than MailChimp, so that's why I recommend people use that. So everyone needs that, and you probably already have that if you have an online business anyway, so it's not really an extra expense. Next, you need to be able to have a page builder and a shopping cart, and you need to be able to host and show webinars. And this is where things can stack up. Myself personally, I use Samcart, I use EverWebinar, and I build all our landing pages and things like that using Showit. But that's because I've been doing this for ages, and I particularly like the certain products that I use. What we recommend inside my program for those of you who are wanting to get started easily and who are not wanting to invest too much up front is we actually have a special deal with ClickFunnels for $19 a month, and we have templates all set up in ClickFunnels as well, so you can get your landing pages, you can host and run your webinars, and you have your checkouts all done through ClickFunnels, so that $19 a month, that's for your tech, that's everything that you need. And as I said, we've got plug and play templates for all that too, so it literally takes barely any time to get it set up. So that's kind of like your scope. Like you can go from, like I said, $19 a month or up to more like maybe $150 a month would be your top if you're wanting to use some different things. But it's $90 a month gets you what you need, and it looks great and it works really well, and you're not losing out on anything by going for that option. So that's what we sort of recommend for people. But I know everyone kind of has their technology software preferences, so we can kind of work around those as well. And the second part is the Facebook ads. Like, do you need to have a lot of backup budget to be able to make a funnel work? And so I'm going to be real with you here about how I like to work with Facebook ads, because the thing is, I've actually seen this is where people get stuck with their funnels, is thinking that they need to use Facebook ads up front. And it's actually not the case, and I actually prefer people not to. So what I normally recommend is that people get started with the assets they have. So things like their existing list, they start with their existing social media channels, and they also go out and they follow like a step-by-step momentum plan to help you go and drive more sort of free and organic and authority traffic into your funnel to start with. Because I would prefer to know that you have a funnel that is working on autopilot, making a couple of sales a week without you spending anything on ads to start with, because this helps you to get a little bit of extra budget. It helps you to know roughly how much you can be expecting to earn each month. And once you have that little bit of an extra buffer, that's when you come in with the Facebook ads. Because the problem when people go in too hard, too early with Facebook ads, is, your funnel probably isn't fully tested yet. There can be like a little bit of a lull. I've spoken about this in other videos where you set up your funnel and it's all kind of running, and then there can be a little bit of a quiet patch before the momentum, like all the stuff you do in the background, before that really kicks in. And a lot of people kind of burn through all their budget in that lull because they all of a sudden go, oh my gosh, it's not working, let's just throw more money at it. And it's actually, that doesn't necessarily solve the problem. So I prefer people to get it up and running, to get it moving and momentum started, and then you accelerate with Facebook ads. And the thing is, but once you get to there, like once you're moving, you've got more budget. So it's not like it's taking budget from you. The funnel is literally kind of paying for itself. So that's the methodology that I teach inside the 5K Funnel Formula program. And that's why I can really confidently say that yes, you can create a profitable funnel, build, grow, start to scale a profitable funnel for really, really low budget. And then after that, the funnel should be the one that's paying to scale the funnel. You shouldn't have to be digging funds out of elsewhere. Like, I think that is the best, the safest, the easiest way to do it. It might maybe take a month or two extra than people who go like, bam, massive budget, just throw it all in. But most of us don't have that. So I think this is a much better way of doing it. It's a much safer way of doing it. And that's the way I've always done it. So that's, I like to teach what I do. So I hope that's answered your question around, do you need to have crazy budget to have a crazy successful funnel? And the answer is no. You just need to have the right tools, the right plan, and then to do it, to make sure you take the couple of steps that need to be taken, and then the funnel will fund its own growth. And that's, I think, the best way to do it. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions about funnels, feel free to pop them in the comments below. And if you'd like to come along and actually see my step-by-step funnel blueprint, so you can come and steal my 5K funnel blueprint, all you need to do is come and join my free funnel masterclass. It's running right now. In there, you'll see exactly what we go through inside my paid program. There may be a little VIP offer for you at the end as well, but go check it out. And as I said, any questions, let me know below. Otherwise, I'll see you all next week. Bye.